Hello everyone, welcome to Make It Easy, and today I'm here with all of you with a Bengali delicacy. Yes, with Gurer Rasogolla. So let's get started.
What we are cooking today is Gurer Rasogolla, that means Jaggery Rasgulla. Jaggery is easily available in the market. I have taken this piece of jaggery. You can substitute it with sugar, normal sugar. The point is, if you are taking 1 cup of sugar, you need 8 cup of water. Just like that, I have taken, this is 1 cup of jaggery. I will need 8 cup of water for that. And then we need vinegar to curdle the milk. I'm just using normal store-bought vinegar.
I'm using 2 liters of milk, which is about half a gallon. Please do use whole milk for best results.
So this is the basic ingredients. It's super simple, super easy to do. So let's dive in. Tip is to curdle the milk. So for curdling the milk, you need a pot or a vessel. Make sure the radius of the vessel is a little bit bigger. We do not want a small vessel because we want the milk to be spread across nicely all over. And also I'm going to use the same vessel to have the Rasogolla. So I'll put it in high flame until it boils. So look, my milk is it's boiling and it's about to just float out. So just that point, I'm just using a tablespoon. You can see, and I'm going to gradually, I turn the heat down to sim or the lowest one, and I'm just going to gradually add the vinegar. See the spoon? I'm just going to gradually add the vinegar and give it a gentle mix. We're not going to add a lot of vinegar together. We're just going to mix it and see how much it needs. So see, it started curdling. You can see the change in the milk. Now here I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of vinegar into it. And then again, give it a stir. Nice stir, but very gentle. So see, started separating it out. Now again I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of vinegar. Now you'll see the change, how the water is coming out of the milk and it's curdled, and then you will change in color of the water. It's becoming greenish, and that's when you know it's done. It's the last half a teaspoon of vinegar, and that's it. And then after that, you can just turn off the flame, and I'm gonna show you that's what it will look like. See, it's just a greenish color of water. Now it depends based on the milk that you're taking. It depends based on the amount of milk you're taking. So just like that, you gradually, for me it took about 3.5 tablespoon of vinegar that I took. So that's what make my 2 liters of milk curdled properly. You might need more or less. Just keep adding until this greenish water you see. Next thing we need to stain it. For staining, I have taken a clean cloth that basically put it in a bowl or basket, and I'm just gonna directly stain it over here. So I took a stainer drain the excess water and put it right over here. Boom. I'm going to do that. All. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to hang that cloth somewhere up in the high so that it start dripping all the excess water. We are not going to squeeze or do anything with it. Just hang it and let it sit there for about 18. Our chana is waiting there for about 20-30 minutes. Let's pull it down into a plate. And look. This is the chana ball. Now we are going to knead it really nice and moist. Make sure you wash your hand before doing anything. So I'm just going to keep kneading it slowly. This is the main process of making the rasgullas or rosogollas really soft, because the perfect kneading makes a perfect rasgulla or rosogollah. So I'm kneading the dough for about 7 minutes now. Now you can see it has become a lot more softer. But it's not completely done. When you know it's completely done is when you can start making ball and it's not going to have any crack in it. So I'm just going to knead it for another 2 to 3 minutes. Like that. Together again. Use your palm and press it forward. This is my chana now looks like. Now I'm going to show you how to make a ball. You just take a small portion of it and gradually give it a shape. See, it's not cracking, it's just a perfect ball. So that's how I'm going to make balls. So with that 2 liters of milk, generally you can make 20 balls. I'm almost done making all the ball, basically, which is made of chana or curded milk. It's almost all the balls are ready. You can see how nice it is. So see how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow! Exactly 20 balls. So now it's time to boil them. Now it is time to make the jaggery syrup. I'm using the same vessel that I used for curdling the milk. I'm just adding the gur or jaggery inside it, and I'm going to add 8 cups of water. Yes, 8. So I have this cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I have added 8 cups of water. Now you will ask why we need that much water. Because it's very important that when we are boiling the rasgullas or rosogollas, it gets dipped completely. That's make the rasogolla very nice and juicy and fluffy. Because we're not using anything else. This is the sugar syrup that I'm going to use for making rasogolla. It's basically, we call it Gurer Rasogolla. During winter we get this new gur or jaggery, and that has its own flavor in it, and oh my god, don't ask me, it's just that Rasgulla literally melts inside your mouth. So yeah, I'm just gonna use my whisk, basically stir it apart because it's not in a granular form. Here you can see the sugar syrup or the jaggery syrup is boiling. You can substitute the jaggery with sugar or normal granulated sugar or organic sugar. For me, jaggery is a good alternative, health alternative, because I avoid using normal sugar. So this is jaggery syrup. It needs to be like this. It's boiling temperature, and that's when I'm going to add the ball. So for me, first thing you need to test the ball. So just dip the ball and wait before adding other ball. If you didn't knead the dough nicely, the ball is gonna break and it's not gonna float. But if you have kneaded the milk, curdled milk, nicely and it's the right consistency and the right texture, it's not gonna break your ball. So as you can see, this is already survived, so I think I can add all the other. And it is very important to have a bigger vessel or a vessel which has a bigger radius, because that gives the balls to float, not only to float but also to expand, because the moment it takes the juice inside, it starts to expand, and it should have enough space to expand it themselves, otherwise it's just gonna break. So that's why I'm not putting everything together. I'm just adding slowly one by one, and you can see how nicely it's floating. That means it's done perfectly. So this is what I think I have added a little too much because it's going to expand, but yeah, let me add. If you think you have a smaller vessel, you can do it in batch. Maybe first batch you do first 10, and then the next batch you do the next 10 balls. But make sure your vessel have enough space. So this is boiling. Now I'm going to cover the lid and I'll let it cook in high flame in this boiling water or boiling sugar syrup for about 10 minutes. So let's cover the lid and wait for 10 minutes. This is the Rasgulla or Rasogolla cooking for about 10 minutes in high flame. Let me open the lid and see. Wow. Let me, yes, I just turned the heat lower and you can see how beautiful juicy balls floating all over. I'm just drooling. So it's not yet fully cooked, so we cooked it in high flame for about 10 minutes. Now we'll cook it in low flame for about another 10 minutes, and of course we need to cover the lid. Check on the Rasgulla because it's getting cooked for 10 minutes in low heat. Open the lid and see. Wow, it puffed up really nicely. This looks awesome. I think it's cooked from inside and out. Check. So our Rasgulla is also done. It's super soft and spongy, as you can see. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. Nice, super soft and perfectly cooked. So let's wait until it's cooled down a little bit, and then it's ready to serve. Let me show you the Rasgulla is all ready and served. It's so nice. To show you how spongy it is, you can just dip it into the sugar syrup and enjoy. Yummy. Try the recipe and let me know if you like the recipe or not. And if you do like the recipe, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Till then, this is Shamima signing off. Bye bye.